Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am representing my group for this video presentation on our group project, which is about the IIUM online summon system project that we made. So without further ado, let us continue to the actual program demonstration. So as we run this program, okay, for our program, the IIUM online summon system, the first window that will appear when you run the system is the login window. This window will prompt the user to enter the username and the password to log into the system. All the username and passwords are stored inside the user class of our program in two sets of strings. One string is for the username and the other string is for the password. And if say we enter the wrong username, say if we enter my name inside the username and password 123, it will say that the wrong username will be prompted because the wrong username is not in the system. And if the correct username is entered, say if Ahmad 123, because this is in the system here, and we still enter the wrong password and then we click login, it will prompt wrong password, indicating that the wrong password has been entered and this password does not exist anywhere inside the user class. So let us enter the correct password, which is password 456, and click login. Upon clicking this button, when successful login has been made, this window will appear, which is the main menu window, and the login page will disappear, will be hidden. The main menu page consists of this message indicating welcome back and the username of the user, and it consists of 5 buttons. 4 of these buttons in which links to 4 different classes which performs 4 different functions, and also 1 button to exit the program. Okay, the steps for using this system, the first one is we have to key in the summon. So we click on the key in summon button and this window will appear. So this window will indicate the user to enter the name of the student, the metric number, the serial number of the summon, the type of offense committed by the student, and also the penalty amount. Okay, so let us demonstrate. Before that, if we leave any of these fields empty and we click submit, the program will prompt out that please fill in all required fields. Means that we cannot leave any fields empty before submitting the summon. So let us enter one summon into the system. So I enter my name, serial number is 0001, and the type of offense we can choose from various types of offense seen here. Say if I want to select parking offense, and also the penalty amount is 100 ringgit. So when all the fields has been filled in and we click the submit button, the message summon has been added will be prompted, and also the text field and also the combo box will be cleared to give space for the user to enter the second summon or the third summon, and so on and so forth. So once the summon has been keyed into the system, we can view the summon by clicking on this button, which is view records. Upon clicking on the view records button, this window will pop up and showing us all the details of the summon that we have keyed in. Say right now we have the serial number, name, metric number, the offense conducted, the penalty amount, the date in which the summon was keyed in, which takes the date from the PC, the appeal amount, which is 0 at this point because we haven't keyed in any appeal, approved by whom, and also the status of the summon right now. Okay, so if we close this window and the third window that I want to show is the key in appeal window. So if the user wants to key in an appeal, we click on the key in appeal button and this window will appear. So here the user is required to fill in the summon serial number, the appeal amount, and approved by. do note that the summon serial number has to be a serial number that exists in the system. Otherwise, it will not be able to add the appeal into the system. Say if we type the summon serial number as 0002, and the appeal amount, say if I want to give 20 ringgit and approved by Mahallah office, and when I click submit, it will prompt that serial number not found. This is because 0002 is not a serial number that exists in the system. So let us correct that and change it to 0001 and click submit, and this time appeal has been added will be displayed, indicating that this appeal has been made and has been approved and added into the system. To check, we can again click on the view records button, and in this window now we can see in the serial number 0001 the appeal amount is 20 ringgit and approved by Mahallah office. Correct, because as we have keyed in the system just now. And also the penalty amount has been reduced from 100 minus 20 ringgit, so it becomes 80. So it updates inside the display also. So the next one that I want to show is about the release summon. Say if the user has already paid for this summon, say for this particular student has paid for the summon, we can click on the release summon button. This window will pop up. This is the release summon window, which only has two text fields, which is the summon serial number and the paid amount. Okay, so if we enter in the serial number of the student, say 0001, and the paid amount, because the penalty is 80 ringgit, so the student pays 100 ringgit, and we click submit, and the receipt for the student will be printed out. So in this receipt, as we can see, contains all the information about the summon that the student has committed, and also about the payment that the student made. So here we have the name of the student, the metric number, the serial number, the offense that the student made, the penalty amount, the current penalty amount opposed on the student, the appeal amount made by the student, the appeal approved by, the paid amount, which is 100 ringgit, and also the balance, which is 20 ringgit, since 100 minus 80 is 20 ringgit. And also the date here is the date taken from the system time. So this is for the receipt, and each time the student pays the summon, this receipt will appear after clicking the submit button. And also to check if the summon has already been released in the system, we can again click on the view records button and see on this status, it changes from pending to released, indicating that the student has already paid for the summon and it has already been released. But it will not delete the record from the system, because that is not our objective when we made this project, because our objective is to make the records easy for the user to track. Means that even if the student has paid the summon, the system will not delete the name, but it will indicate that the student has already paid. So it will enable the user to keep track of the summons made over time. Okay, now to demonstrate again, let us key in one more summon. Now we have keyed in one more summon into the system. Now summon has been added. Now as we can see, now another summon has been added into the system, and the status of the summon is pending because it hasn't been paid yet. Now the penalty is 50 ringgit. Say if the student directly pays for the summon, so 0002 is the serial number of the summon and the paid amount is 80 ringgit. So as we click submit, the receipt will appear, the name, the metric number, the serial number, the offense committed, the penalty amount opposed. No appeal has been made, so appeal approved by is indicated by null because because this is an empty field. The paid amount is 80 ringgit and the balance is 30 ringgit because 80 minus 50 is 30, and also the date taken from the system time is as of the date of this video recorded. Okay, so now we can check in the records again that the summon has already been released from the system. So basically that is how our system works. Basically we have 1, 2, 3, 4 classes to perform various different functions, including the login page and also this main menu page, which totals up to 6 classes. And that is all for our video presentation and demonstration for our group project, which is IIUM's online summon system. So we can click exit here and the program will exit from the system. So that is all for the video presentation. Thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.